beginning, I was just scared. Everyone was. But no one besides me knew what it was like to sit in a hospital bed and watch 8 nurses and 3 doctors run to your room. And I mean run. No one else knew what it was to see sheer panic on the doctor's face as he screamed for help. For me, at first the doctors didn't know what was wrong. Then they found out. I had a rare degenerative illness. That meant I would never get better. There was no treatment, no cure, nothing anyone could do to save me. I would die from this. Since then, I have been placed on life support 24 times. I have been clinically dead 3 times. Each time, I fought to stay alive, but each time, the storms hit harder. And through it all, I refused to turn to God. I didn't doubt He was real. I just believed He had given up on me. In May, the worst attack yet struck. My throat closed up, my tongue swelled so large I couldn't fit it in my mouth, and I stopped breathing. When the paramedics arrived, they used a defibrillator on my failing heart. Somehow they got me to the hospital. Once again, I was on life support. When I finally regained consciousness, I felt only one thing: hopelessness. I wasn't afraid of dying anymore. I just knew I couldn't win this fight, and so I gave up. For the first time in 6 years, I did something I had never done before. I spoke to God. I gave everything to Him. I asked Jesus to help me see His plan for me. Just the next step He wanted me to take, because I had no idea what to do. For the first time, I let go of the anger, the fear, the hopelessness. And in that moment, something changed. I can't explain it, but I had never felt peace like this before. It was like going home, like knowing the sun will rise. There was no question about the sun, and there was no question about God. This testimony reminds us of Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. I still have my diagnosis. My circumstances haven't changed, but my heart has. I don't know how many days I have left, but I am no longer afraid. I know I'm not alone. And if God could find me in my brokenness, in my anger, in my despair, He can find you too. No matter how lost you feel, no matter how hopeless your situation seems, He is waiting for you. If this testimony has touched you, I encourage you to seek Jesus today. Share this story with someone who needs hope. And don't forget to subscribe for more testimonies of God's miraculous power. Thank you for tuning in and being part of this powerful journey. Always remember, no challenge is too great when you stand in faith. Stay unshaken, stay hopeful, and may your testimony inspire others. Until next time, God bless.